here I am, occupied Fredericton.
Okay. Can I lean on this?
Sure, you can lean anything you want. There, you're comfortable here?
Yeah,
you've been,
okay.
If you're more comfortable leaning, it's on now. What's your name?
Josephine Severies.
Josephine. And you were giving a little chat, a little educational speech for the protesters.
Yes.
We're talking about the prison?
Yes, that's correct.
What's your views on the prison system here in New Brunswick?
We need to dramatically rethink it. We need to move away from the current policy on prison expansion and move towards community-based alternatives. One that I particularly like is offered by the John Howard Society.
Excuse me, those cops, do you trust them? I don't. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
One I particularly like is offered by the John Howard Society of Fredericton. It's called Youth Options.
Yes.
And it's for youth at risk, youth who are not involved in the correctional system but have the potential to be. And the youth are getting employment readiness, encouragement to complete high school. It's very supportive and encouraging. And I would prefer to see thousands more programs like that and less prison beds.
Would you say that I was in jail about over a month ago?
Oh, I see. So you could be
the police
informant on my study.
Oh, yes. I've been calling our Fredericton police force racist ever since. I was in jail for 2 days, and I haven't been the same since. They put me in jail because I use a blowhorn.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think of freedom of speech? And they put you in jail because you're upset with the Fredericton police force. And the judge orders you in jail. I mean, what I'm saying is, they do a tricky question.
Okay.
They will make you sign condition that a person with a mental disability, put him in jail for an hour, then they say, okay, sign this condition, you're out of here in 5 minutes. And they sign. And once they sign, they break the condition. They go to jail for months and months and months.
Yeah.
Have you heard this before?
I haven't heard of that particular case, but I know that it was a problem with some of the G20 protesters, that they were forced to agree to very onerous and restrictive bail conditions. And I think your point is very well taken, and I don't know the particulars of your case. However...
No, there they are again. They're all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm paranoid.
What my concern is that we often see prisoners as powerful and tough and threatening, and yet what you're pointing to is the ways that people who are incarcerated, whether in prison for longer terms or short term, are actually very vulnerable. And in those vulnerable places, they can be subject to
abuse,
certain kinds of abuse.
They cut my medication off. I wasn't allowed to have my medication, my asthma, and my pills. And they said that's normal procedure.
Well, I can't speak to the specifics of your case, and I might be persuaded that there are legitimate health concerns, that they're not in a place to administer your medication. But I think, on balance, prisoners need good health care. And the statistics tell us that prisoners do suffer from mental health problems, substance use issues. So again, they are a very vulnerable population. So rather than taking away their health care, I would suggest very respectfully that prisoners need enhanced and very good health care to stabilize and perhaps facilitate reintegration.
Would you know this? New Brunswick jails are the only one in Canada that has no rules or regulation or...
That could not be true. They would have rules and regulations, absolutely, yeah.
I hear they could get away with a lot of stuff here in this province compared to others.
Yeah, I couldn't speak to that, and I would frankly be surprised if they didn't have policies that parallel those in other jurisdictions.
So what's your bottom line? The whole system?
My bottom line is we need to rethink prisons. They're not proven to be effective. They're very expensive. I personally do not mind expensive programs that help my fellow citizens, but I want expensive programs that work, or low-cost programs that work, like community-based alternatives. So I would like to see much more emphasis put on healing, restoring, transforming people in the community.
That's so well said, Josephine. We'll just leave it at
Thank you,
that.
sir.
Thank you.